notice the place where our feet touch the earth, and take a few deep breaths. So we're going to practice a little stepping and walking with our Tai Chi Easy today. I'm Kristy Putnam, Senior Trainer of Tai Chi Easy. So looking for your foot width apart, you can bring your feet with the heels to touch and make a little 90-degree angle there. And then lift up the heels and slowly rotate out on the toes. So it's a lot less than I think. So finding that right comfortable place, because when you open up your knees and bend your knees and sink down, you want your knees to be above your feet, but not extending beyond your toes. So we typically like to have our toes pointed forward, our feet parallel, but if that doesn't feel good when you ride the horse, you can shift your weight and turn your toes out a little bit. So find that comfortable place and remember to always adapt and modify. Stay in your comfort zone. So Tai Chi posture is sinking down. Imagining there's a spring between your knees, opening those knees up. And at the same time, we want to remove the small curve in the low back. So we tuck the tailbone down and forward as we sink down, bringing the entire spine straight. Lifting up at the crown, maybe tuck the head to find that straight posture. As if you're leaning against the back and against the wall, and your entire back is touching the wall. So the straight spine, our Tai Chi pole coming up, out the top of the head and down into the earth, feeling that connection. And then rolling the shoulders back and open several times, relaxing. Breathing deep and slow, slowing down your movements, beginning to coordinate your breath with your movements, noticing how you can inhale and exhale in coordination with how you move your body, becoming aware of your breath and your slow, gentle, mindful movements. Letting your shoulders roll back and down into an open position, little pockets of air under the armpits, like you're nestling eggs there. That brings your hands about where your pockets would be. So we're riding the horse, sinking down, nice and relaxed, tailbone tucked, head on top. And now we're holding a little ball of energy in front. So imagining our shoulders are hinges. Let's lift up on that energy ball, bringing the hands to point at the chest. Let the elbows drop with gravity. Open the lungs, roll those shoulders back and open, and check in again with your posture. Our 3 intentful adjustments: body, breath, and mind. Noticing the place where your feet touch the earth, allowing a gentle sway forward and backward as you inhale and exhale, breathing deep and slow. Palms turn down, fall to the hips. Arms rise and elbows drop. A gentle flowing motion. Going at your own pace, following your own breath. Inhaling one way, exhaling the other. Allowing your body to drift through space, forward and backward. Always keeping the balls of your feet firmly planted on the earth. For extra challenge, to practice balance, you can lift your heels and gently, ever so slightly, lift your toes, keeping the balls of the feet planted. Following your own breath, let's practice several times, dropping into your own inner awareness, noticing your breath, following the pace of your deep breathing, breathing deeper, moving slower. Very nice. How slow can you go? Breathing deep, moving slow. Very nice. Slowly bringing one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Noticing the rise and fall of your belly and your chest. Feel the belly expanding outward like a balloon. And then inward, the belly button coming to the spine, the balloon collapsing and then expanding. Let your hands float out in front and hold a little ball of energy. Embrace the moon. Inhale the hands apart and the hands trade places. The top becomes the bottom becomes the top, and exhaling. Continuing to inhale and exhale. Focusing on the exhale, exhaling all the little bits of air all the way, fully exhaling until it's time to take an inhale again. Allowing yourself to exhale as fully as you possibly can, and then inhaling when the urge arises. Noticing how you can exhale even more. Exhale, 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 exhale. Following your own breath, moving at your own pace, relaxing into this meditation, embracing the moon. Inhaling and exhaling, melting into the earth, sinking and rising. Expanding and collapsing. Inhaling in and out through your nose if you can, out your mouth if you need to. Always keeping the tongue pressed against the palate of the mouth, creating a suction as you inhale nasally through the nose. Exhaling fully. Exhale, 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 exhale. Beginning to add a shift of weight from one foot to the other, coordinating your inhale and your exhale and your movement. Activating the healer within, the breath medicine. Going at your own pace, noticing your own breath, paying attention to the place where your feet touch the earth, making small adjustments to your posture, relaxing fully. If your knees are any bit uncomfortable, perhaps notice when you shift your weight, you could turn those toes out a little bit. And maybe as you sink and rise, that will feel better on your knees. Looking for your comfort zone, listening to your body. Noticing the shift of weight fully from one foot to the other. Notice one continuous flowing motion. Slowing down, exhaling fully. Deep inhale. Noticing the sensations moving through your body. Releasing any tension, sending it down and out your body, Exhaling roots deep into the earth below, releasing, relaxing. Couple more. Embrace the moon, shifting the weight from one foot to the other. Slowly beginning to bring your arms to cross in the front. Expand out into hugging the tree, universal position, adjusting your posture. The hands float down to the belly, bringing the oxygen in to expand and fill with air. And then gather a hug and sink the chi to the belly, filling the belly with oxygen, collecting the vital essence of nature and bathing your body with the medicine. One more. Gather and sink the chi. Grab that hug. And open the arms wide to the side and let this hand drop down, shift over and grab the ball. And now this hand in front rises up, the back hand drops. Shift and rotate cloud hands. The front hand rises, the back hand drops. Watching the hand pass in front of the face, the hands drawing circles around the elbow, like windshield wipers on the car. Relaxing, softening the fingers, rounding the hands and the arms, drawing circles, big circles, little circles. Shifting the weight from one foot to the other. Breathing deep and slow, coordinating your breath with your movement, going at your own pace. Relaxing into this mindful meditation for several minutes. Noticing when your foot is empty, you can lift the empty heel as you shift from side to side, watching the hands pass like clouds in front of the mountain peak. One cloud comes and then it goes. Another cloud comes and passes by. The clouds like thoughts, simply noticing and releasing without judgment, without attachment. The thoughts pass, one after another, letting go. If you like extra challenge, you can lift the empty foot and kickstand, stepping from side to side. Noticing your breath. Noticing the place where your feet touch the earth. Noticing the shift of weight fully from one foot to the other. Noticing how the hand picks up the empty foot as you kickstand together, as if an invisible string connects the hand and the foot, while the body moves in unison. Noticing how you might relax even more, breathing deeper, exhaling roots out your feet deep into the earth, feeling the connection of your foot with the ground. Relaxing the shoulders open, breathing deep and slow. Noticing the rise and fall of your body, the tilt of your pelvis forward and backward, the belly and the lungs expanding and contracting, breathing deep and slow, watching the hands pass like clouds. Shifting from one foot to the other, the straight spine, the Tai Chi bowl, the pull moving through your spine from heaven to earth, simply shifts from side to side, remaining vertical, straight spine, without leaning, shifting the weight from one foot to the other, noticing how the arms and the hands move through space almost without effort as you shift and rotate the hips. As the torso turns, the arms move because the body moves without effort. Relaxing, releasing tension, letting go. Getting ready, slowly, the next time the hands come over to the closet side of the room, grab onto your ball. And now, simply shift and toss that frisbee. The top hand drops down to the hips, sweeps across the knees, and grab the ball on the other side. Exhale the hands together. Inhale, toss your frisbee. The top hand drops down to the knees, and grab your ball. Compress and release. Toss the frisbee. The top hand drops, sweeps across the knees. Grabbing our little ball of energy, putting it together, and then taking it apart. Softening, relaxing, shifting and rotating. Putting the ball back together, then taking it apart. Split and twist the ball. Harmonize yin and yang. Imagine holding the yin-yang symbol. The white of the yang sky above, the black of the yin earth below. Taking the dark from the bottom, lifting it up to the light at the top. The yang energy from the sky falls down to become the yin energy of the earth. The opposite energies dancing together, spiraling, separating and unifying, harmonizing yin and yang. Noticing the sensations moving through your body. Noticing what you feel as the hands pass. Noticing the rise and fall of your belly and your chest, breathing deep and slow. Noticing the place where your feet touch the earth and stepping together, if you like, kickstand And stepping back out to the side. Sinking down, stepping out. Rise and sink, lift and fall, dark and light, near and far, top and bottom, noticing the power of opposites. Relaxing the shoulders, breathing deep and slow, opening the lungs, expanding the belly, relaxing, softening. Next time you step to the closet side of the room, grab your ball, turn the ball upside down. The bottom hand rises up to the top hand drops to the bottom. Shift your weight, brush knee, send chi. Make the ball, leave the hands right here just like this. Make the ball, bottom hand rises up to the top hand drops down to the bottom. Shift and rotate, leave the hands right like this and grab the ball on the other side. Bottom hand rises up, top hand drops down, shift and rotate. Brush knee, send chi. Bottom hand rises up, swims across the face, sends a little laser beam of energy out to your loved ones. And repeating, shifting from side to side, noticing the place where your feet touch the earth, lifting the empty heel if you like, stepping from side to side if you want more challenge. Sinking down and then stepping out. For even more challenge, sink down further, step out further. One continuous flowing motion, touching the base, grabbing the ball, but moving through the stop, continuing from one side to the other without a pause. Softening the fingers, rounding the arms, relaxing, breathing. Breathing slower, moving slower. Softening. come to the back side of the room. Slowly the hands come to cross in the front. Open out as if to hug and grab a little ball. Relaxing the shoulders open, dropping the elbows, rotating the hands from top to bottom, shifting the weight from side to side. Breathing deep and slow. Getting ready to toss this bottom hand out to the side, towards the door. Wave back in and push forward. Toss the other arm out to the side, shifting the weight. As you wave back in and push forward, toss, wave, and push. Repulse monkey. Pushing away the 10,000 distractions, making space for this moment. Watching the hand in motion, toss, wave, and push. Following the new hand, alternating, awakening the brain, building connections between the hemispheres. Noticing the empty foot and lifting that heel if you like, or stepping together for extra challenge if you want. Slowing down. Breathing slower, moving slower, sinking and rising. Couple more. Repulse monkey, cutting a path to clarity, perhaps releasing something that no longer serves and inviting a new way of being into your life. Release and receive. Tossing out to the door side of the room, pause for a moment, grab a ball on the side. The front hand rises up, the back hand drops down, cloud hands shift and rotate. The hands pass at the side, front hand rises, back hand drops. If you're stepping, coming to stationary cloud hands. Slowly bringing the arms to cross in the front. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Centering, noticing, checking in with your 3 intentful adjustments, posture, breath. Focus on what's happening now. Opening up to grab a hug. One hand turns down, sweeps across, grab the ball. Toss the frisbee, parting the wild horse's mane. Imagining the feel of the horse's silky hair as your hands gently glide through the air. A couple more, harmonizing yin and yang. Split and twist the ball. Last one on both sides. Breathing deep and slow, relaxing, softening. Grabbing the ball on the door side of the room. Turning it over. Brush knee, send chi. The bottom hand rises up to the face. The front hand brushes the knee. Send chi. Slowly, the hands comes across in the front. Repulse monkey. The hand drops down and out to the side. Waves back in. Pushes forward. Breathing deep and slow. Tossing towards the door, and then grabbing a ball on the side. The door hand drops down to the bottom, front hand on top. Drag the ball to the other side. Cloud hands. The front hand rises, back hand drops. Slowly bringing the arms to cross in the front, stepping to center, opening to hug a tree. Sink the chi, bringing the oxygen to the belly. Gather and sink the chi. One more. Hug and hold universal standing meditation posture. Checking in 3 intentful adjustments. Sinking down, tucking the tailbone, opening the shoulders, head on top. One hand turns down, sweeps across, grabs the ball, part the wild horse's mane. One time. Grab the ball, turn it over, brush knee, send chi. Bottom hand rises up, front hand drops down. hands slowly come to cross in the front. Repulse monkey. Toss out to the side. Wave back in. Push forward. One more toss out to the side. Grab a ball, the side hand drops down. Drag the ball over to the other side. The front hand rises, cloud hands, the hands pass. The back hand drops. Front hand waves in front of the face. Cross the arms in the front, step center, sink down, keeping your Tai Chi pull vertical, your spine erect, sink down, gather from earth. Rise up, gather from sky. Gather a hug and sink the chi. Grab a hug and standing meditation, noticing the sensations moving through your body, checking in, becoming present fully to yourself. One more gathering a hug, shifting the weight to one foot. One hand becomes a fist, the other hand an open palm. Slowly step together and bow. Take a moment to center before we begin again. Arriving here in this moment, breathing deep and slow, preparing to open. Sink down, put your weight on one foot, the closet side of the room. Step out as you grab a hug. Slowly, stealthily like a cat. Standing meditation, universal posture. Checking in with your 3 intentful adjustments. Noticing what feels good to your body. The closet hand drops down, sweep across to grab a ball. Toss the frisbee, part the wild horse's mane. Grab the ball on the other side, put it back together. Harmonize yin and yang. Grabbing the ball, turning it over, brush knee, send chi. Bottom hand rises up to the face, front hand sweeps across the knees, sending a laser beam of energy to your loved ones. Bottom hand to the top, front hand brush knee, send chi. Bringing the hands to cross in the front, repulse monkey, toss out to the side, wave back in. Push forward, toss, wave and push. One more toss. Grab a ball, the back hand becoming the bottom. Grab the ball, drag it to the other side. The front hand rises, cloud hands, the back hand drops. Hands pass like clouds, the hands pass at the side, front hand rises, back hand drops. Slowly bringing the arms to cross in the front. Straight spine sinking down to gather from earth. Bring that air into the belly. Collecting the essence of nature, gathering from sky. Bringing in through the crown, bathing the face, the torso, all the cells of the body, filling with the essence of nature. Bringing the hands slowly down toward the belly. Gather a hug and sink the chi. Gather a hug, standing meditation, universal posture, checking in, noticing what you feel, adjusting, breathing deep and slow, noticing, softening, relaxing, sending your roots deep into the earth. Exhaling out any remaining tension into the earth for composting. Gather a hug, shifting the weight to one foot. Make a fist and an open palm, stepping together, taking a bow. Pausing for a moment, preparing to open. One more time in silence. Sinking down, stepping out, grabbing a hug. Parting the wild horse's mane. Prashni Send Chi. Repulse Monkey. Grab a ball, drag to the other side, cloud hands. Gather from earth and sky. Gather and sink the chi. Standing meditation. Gather and bow and step together, close. Opening, lifting water, lifting up the ocean, hands returning to the hips. Feeling the weight of the ocean upon your palms, all the drops of water together. And releasing, relaxing everything. Sinking and rising. Dipping down, lifting up. This time the palms turn forward, come to the chest. Shift your weight to one foot. Step out at an angle slightly with the other. Shift your weight forward, shift your weight back. Pushing waves, letting the hands simply drift with the body. The palms turn down. And then push forward. Shifting your weight from one foot to the other. The Tai Chi pole remaining straight up and down. hands moving through space because they follow the movement of the body. For extra challenge, push the wave and then deepen the hip joint, sit down and lift up on the ocean. Sit back and rise. Breathing slower, moving slower, pushing waves. One more wave. Shift back, bend and trace down the leg towards the toes as far as comfortable. Rising up along the leg slowly. Pushing one wave, shift and drift. Shift back, bend and trace. Circulating energy, Qi. Stretching your arms and legs. Shift and drift. Bend and trace. Circulate Qi. Couple more. Circulate Qi. Moving the energy through all the cells. Slowly returning to center, stepping parallel, lifting waves, sink and rise, and release. Two more. This time bringing the hands, palms facing forward to the chest. Shift to the other foot, step out at an angle slightly, shift and drift, push waves. For extra challenge, deepening that hip bend, sitting down, lifting up. Sending your exhale down to your feet, letting the weight of the earth hold you up, transferring all the weight down to your feet. Breathing deeper, moving slower, relaxing, softening. One more push wave. Shift and drift. Shift back, bend and trace. Circulate Qi. Push wave one time, shift back, bend and trace, circulate Qi. Stretching, reaching, relaxing. And breathing. Couple more, circulate Qi. Last one. Slowly coming to the side. Palms facing forward at the hip, sinking down, gathering breath. The hands rise up straight in front, collecting energy from the essence of nature, then bathing the face and all the way down the torso. A few more gathering breaths, sinking down, collecting from earth, the biofield, the cosmos. Collecting the stars from the sky above and bringing a waterfall of twinkling lights in through the crown of your head, bathing all the cells of your body. Two more. Slowly, very slowly, bringing the hands to rest, one on the heart, one on the belly. Noticing the rise and fall of your belly and your chest. Relaxing, releasing, breathing deep and slow, centering, rooting. Relaxing everything. And rubbing the hands together, making some heat. One time tracing the energy channels, bringing the warm hands to bathe the organs, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears, down the neck, tops of the shoulders, under the armpits, high up onto the back, bending slowly, if comfortable to do so, reaching down the backs of the legs towards the toes as far as you like. Slowly bringing the hands up the front, stacking the vertebrae one on top of another, slowly. Bringing one arm to extend out to the side, slowly tracing under with the other hand. Around the fingers, over the top. Noticing what you feel as the hand passes the face, extending the other arm, tracing under, around, and over. Slowly bringing the arms to cross in the front. Gather and sink the chi. One more time, shifting the weight, stepping together, taking a bow. Acknowledging those who came here today